how to completely shift reality in 6 to 12 months. To shift to the reality you want in 2023, you first have to stop and ask your true self or your higher self, which is beyond the mind, what you are being called to do next. If you first don't do that, you'll be trying to create reality from the level of the mind or the ego, and that never really gets what you really want deep down. Let me explain. Most people at this moment in history are creating from the ego, and don't worry, I've done it plenty of times myself. The ego is often acting on behalf of fear and survival. It thinks the next big achievement is going to make you happy. It seeks happiness in things that are never truly fulfilling, and it has a very limited vision for you and your life. Look around at what many people are creating in their life. Many of us these days have a lot of trauma. People have all of these preconditioned beliefs about what they're capable of and what's possible in life, and so they create these prison cells for themselves with the walls made out of their limiting beliefs, and they never act beyond that preconditioning, and they're most often medicating against the pain of not following their highest calling with food, drink, substances, or different experiences. In order to bypass ego motivations, you must tap into the wisdom of your true self. The you that you think you are must disappear into the silence for the wisdom of your true self to be heard. Now that might sound like a bunch of woo-woo, but call it your true self, higher self, God, the universe, source energy, infinite intelligence, or even if you're not spiritual at all and you identify as an atheist, you can simply say, my deeper intuition. It doesn't matter. The important thing is you connect to it, and it's innate wisdom for you and your life, so that a deeper intelligence beyond the level of the human mind can come in and take over and deliver to you the divine sparks of intuition that will lead you to where you really want to go. So to completely shift reality in 6 to 12 months, you must let go of who you're being, which is a limited version of yourself, and start being who you truly are, which is infinite creative consciousness. The truth is, your true self, infinite creative consciousness, already knows what your true calling is, what you really want to be doing, and it knows the path to get there. But you have to be listening to it. You have to be relaxed enough and internally still enough to hear its wisdom. So, how do you hear the wisdom of your true self and receive the next action steps, one after another, in a state of flow, and flow down that river to a new reality? Here's an exercise to do just that. Become very internally still. Don't listen to the mind for a bit. Don't listen to thinking. Just let the mind do its thing. If thoughts are happening, just let them do their thing. Now become very present to what you're feeling. Feel the body from the inside. Notice islands of sensation in your awareness. Now just notice that you're aware. Become very internally still and silent and relax. Now in this exercise, I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to allow the answer to come to you and then immediately write it down. Now there's a few rules to this. The rules are, don't think about it too much. Just go internally silent, wait for a moment, then allow the answer to pop into your awareness out of nowhere. And when it does, immediately write it down. And don't filter it, don't edit it. Now first, close your eyes and remember a time in your life where you were deeply connected to your creativity, or a remarkable example of being in flow or being in the zone. Now allow that image to fade out of your awareness, become internally still, and ask the silence within you the following question. What is my life purpose in 3 words or an absolute maximum of 5 words? I'll give you a moment. You can pause here if you need to. Now, if nothing came up for you, don't worry about it. You can try sitting with it for a bit longer, and eventually something should come up. If you got something, feel free to write it in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. When I did this exercise myself, the answer I got was, we are peace and love. Okay, maybe you think it's a bit lofty, but I feel it represents a message I want to spread into the world, and that may take many forms, and I might not always be a perfect example of peace and love, but it's something to aim for, something that will always motivate me. The point is, whatever you wrote down, whatever just bubbled up from the silence when you slowed down, relaxed, and tapped into yourself, will be representative of what you truly are called to do on this earth. The deeper intelligence of the universe knows the answers to your questions and will deliver you the answers if you allow the mind to calm and then ask from a place of inner stillness. You can repeat this process with 2 more questions. What would I do if I knew I was completely safe and protected? What is the next step that I need to take that will lead me in the direction of this vision? To completely shift reality in 6 to 12 months or even sooner, let go, relax, and tap into what your true self wants. Allow the next action step to come, and the motivation will come with it. Don't get caught up in panic or overwhelm. Don't fear your vision. Don't worry if you don't have all the answers yet. Don't worry if your mind says, it's not possible for me. The mind will always come up with its fear stories and limitations. Your job is to stay present and take the next action from that state of presence consistently until the vision manifests. So I hope this video helped. Before you go, I'd like to tell you that I do a bespoke coaching program called the Awaken Aware program. It includes personal coaching with me, and we will help you get clear, decisive, and into flow with your true self and desires. If you're interested in awakening to your true nature and shifting to a reality that's more in line with who you really are, this program is for you. Or if you're a conscious entrepreneur that's had some success but needs help taking things to the next level, this program's for you too. And you can go to speaktoalex.com to apply for a free one-to-one with me or one of my team to see if you'd be a good fit for that program. That's speaktoalex.com. Let's chat about solving your life challenges. I'm Alex. Peace and blessings to you. Love you all. See you in the next video. Peace.